στο ίντερνετ. Νομίζω τώρα πρέπει να είναι καλά. Ναι.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay. Πόσα demiguys θέλω? 2. Οπότε το ένα είναι εκεί. Και το άλλο εκεί. Θα πάω γι' αυτό τώρα.
Dear, this hamlet is simply crawling with life.
I can't go back there.
Is there something I can help you with?
Hardly. Alas, Milo and his mad.
Milo?
All I had to do was follow him into the forbidden. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from it. Oh, poor Milo.
Oh.
I'm very sorry to...
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body...
The absconder?
In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take... so that his daughter would have something to...
If I have time, I can try to collect...
You can't possibly go to the Acromantula's cave. Please, forget I said anything.
Revelio. Where could that Acromantula cave be?
Didn't Clementine Willardsley ask you to follow those butterflies into the Forbidden Forest for her? Not the bravest person, that Clementine.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Α, το πέρασε και τον Παόλο με τα μάτια.
Revelio. Alohomora.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Mine now, demiguy.
Where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Το ένα είναι εκεί και το άλλο είναι εδώ. Christmas tree. Αυτά είναι.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
Κοίτα που τα άσλε.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Merlin himself would be proud.
can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beef for
Lumos.
everyone.
Revelio.
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his mind. Perhaps best to shun that which leads it astray.
Revelio. Alohomora. Levioso. Everything's all right now.
Που θα σε ελευθερώσω για να φύγεις. Δεν σε γελάσανε.
Lumos.
Οπ. Δεκατέσσερα.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Μπαλόνια. Merlin
I know
Trial.
a Merlin trial when I see one.
Α, έχει puzzle αυτό.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Έλα.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Έλα, μπορείς.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Τα έκανα τα μπαλόνια, νομίζω.
What needs doing, needs doing. Ah, Rockborough. Always a lovely place to visit. Give my best to either of the Thistlewood.
Revelio.
Α, έχει και δύο side quest εδώ.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologized when he almost trampled half the hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible even.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try. I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Revelio. A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio.
Mine now, demiguise.
Α, ούτε καν στο κλειδωμένο. Τέλεια.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Έρε με τα τηλέφωνα. Συνεχίζουμε. Έλα.
Revelio.
Hello. Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes. A dear friend of mine, and I sent 2 crates.
Good idea.
My thought, you see, I know plants. I wonder if you might try...
Very well, sir.
Oh, thank you. I shall...
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
I'll be able to put that to good use. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Revelio.
Welcome, welcome.
Αυτό... Α, όχι, δεν το έχω κάνει αυτό.
Revelio. Confringo. So tricky after all, Merlin.
Did you deliver the giant chomping cabbages to my friend Bernard yet?
Σταμάτα. Έχω κι άλλες δουλειές, λοιπόν. Άντε να κάνω και σένα.
Here's a pleasant surprise.
Υπάρχουν μόνο 200.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Οκ. Τώρα μαθαίνουμε αλόχα μόρα. Έχω 13, Μπάθω καμιά νύλα, ναι.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings.
Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some news for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those.
Οκ. Σίγουρα θα βρω και τα υπόλοιπα. Αλλά δεν θυμάμαι πόσα είναι κιόλας. Ωραία, θα πάμε σε αυτά τώρα. Και μετά και σε αυτά. Πάμε πρώτα εδώ. Ένα, δύο, τρία.
Rookwoods don't go.
You there! Stop! Levioso! How's the view? Levioso! Levioso! You after the golden snitch? Levioso! Confringo!
Confringo!
Τι γίνεται εδώ κάτω, ρε?
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Α. Ωραία. Φάγαμε ντου.
What do you think you're doing here, human?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelia.
Okay. Μέχρι να πάει στη βιβλιοθήκη αυτή.
Revelio.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Έλα για πες.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio.
Α, η καλύτερη εποχή. Γι' αυτό δεν θέλω να προχωρήσω τα quest. Τα main.
Alohomora.
Βασικά, γάμισέ το. Γιατί μάλλον δεν θα με αφήσει να γίνει βράδυ, Ναι, δεν με αφήνει. Γάμισέ το, γάμισέ το.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Okay.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should...
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I had
Voldemort?
behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Miss... I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Revelio.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere.
Έλα ρε invisible wall. Ανέβαρε η φιλιάρη.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Χαίρετε, χαίρετε.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio. Hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Share and share alike, say I, as I'm Robin. Hey.
No, you come back here!
back. This has become personal.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hey. We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
Oh.
Hey, that's mine!
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Έρχομαι αμέσως. Λοιπόν, όχι collection, σχεστήκαμε. Στα challenges ήθελα, αλλά δεν έχει. Πρέπει να έχει άλλο ένα... Άλλο ένα item, ναι. Α, όχι, ο άλλος δεν είχε ομολογία. Απλά πήγαν και το δίρανε. Όχι, είχε... Πήγαν το δίρανε, το πήραν το βιβλίο. Ο ένας έχει το γράμμα. Α, και ο άλλος είναι ο άντρας της. Ο άλλος είναι ο άντρας της.
He must be here somewhere.
Huh?
Hello, Mora. Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
Ποιος Mr. Isco, ρε?
And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Τους ξεκόλιασα. Μην αγχώνεσαι. Εκτός αν έρθει με ξαφνικό teleport, ξέρω. Τους ξεκόλιασα όλους.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to
Δεν νομίζω.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Άμα κάνετε κάτι.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood Slot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Revelio.
When I was a girl, new instruments are expensive, you know.
Alohomora.
Τι σκατά item έχει ρε μαλάκα.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Very generous. Thank you.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Fail items έχει. Fail εντελώς. Έχει άλλη μια κλειδαριά εκεί και άλλη μια εκεί. Α, και μια ψηλά έχει. Σκατά items, γαμού την τρέλας.
Alohomora.
Και μέσα στα μαγαζιά είχε... Πράγμα, δεν θυμάμαι σε ποια μαγαζιά. Έχει και άλλες κλειδαριές, μαλάκα.
Alohomora.
Νομίζω είχαν μείνει κανένα δυο, αλλά είναι μπόλικες.
Rebellion. Alohomora.
Of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Alohomora. Mine now, demiguys. Rebellion.
Nice. Αυτό εκεί δεν το είχα λύσει, μαλάκα.
Alohomora. Rebellion.
Θα έχω πράγματα να πουλήσω τουλάχιστον.
Lumos.
Κάπου εδώ δίπλα είναι αυτό.
Rebellion. Lumos. Rebellion.
Άλλο ένα σπίτι ήταν. Άλλο ένα σπίτι θυμάμαι. Θυμάμαι το σπίτι δίπλα στο φυτόριο. Εκεί πέρα.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Rebellion. Alohomora.
Δεύτερη ληστεία. Πώς σου φάνηκε? Και δεν βρήκα τον Demi guys. Τώρα κάπου στο χωριό είναι αυτά.
Clementine, I keep getting butterflies all through the forest. She's quite welcome. Come on in.
Έχω ξεκλειδώσει όλο το Hogsmeade και πάλι δεν είναι αρκετό. Λοιπόν, πάμε προς τα εκεί, πάμε προς τα εκεί. Κλειδαριά βλέπω. Νομίζω βλέπω κλειδαριά. Ω! Πού ρε? Βλέπω κλειδαριά. Ούτε εδώ είναι. Κάποιος με κάνει πλάκα. Κάποιος πάει πλάκα εις βάρος μου. Ω. Έχω γυρίσει όλο το Hogsmeade ρε παιδιά. Εδώ μόλις μπήκα.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ποιο? Κανένα από αυτά τα σπίτια εδώ να μην έχω πάει. Ωραία, πάμε προς εκεί. Τώρα σπίτι αυτό.
Revelio.
Μπα. Νομίζω ήρθα πριν εδώ. Πού άλλο ρε παιδιά? Τι άλλο έχει μείνει? Αυτό. Αυτό και αυτό ας πούμε. Εντάξει, εδώ έχω πάει ας πούμε. Πάω σε αυτό. Και δεν μπορώ να βάλω waypoint πουτάνα σου μέσα. Ναι.
Revelio.
Not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula.
Γαμίσου.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Revelio. I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Oh. Ας τον επισκεφθώ. Αλλά ειλικρινά δεν ξέρω πού είναι. Έχω ψάξει τα πάντα. Αυτό είναι κάποιο από αυτά εδώ που μου ξεφύγει.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have to.
Nice. Σαν από τα main μαγαζιά είδα, απίστευτο.
Mine now, demiguise.
Ωραία, όχι άλλα demiguise εδώ.
Revelio.
Hello there.
Α, και μου λείπει ένα field guide. Τώρα.
Come in. Let me know if you need help finding.
Τώρα φίλε, field guide.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Sounds as if Mr. Moon deserved what he got. But perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio.
Λοιπόν.
Revelio.
Οκ. Πάμε να δώσουμε το quest. Αυτό αράζει κάπου εδώ.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Oh, τα frames. Φαίνεται να είμαι δίπλα σε κάτι, αλλά... ίσως δεν είναι εδώ. Την πατήσαμε. Περίμενα να έχει κάτι καλύτερο στο δωμάτιό του. Όχι. Μόνο πάνω πάει από εδώ, Ναι, αλλά έχει έναν ενδιάμεσο όροφο. Αυτό πώς το μοντάρουμε? Πώς πάω εκεί, ρε? Έκανα βατράχι. Εδώ δίπλα φαίνεται ότι είναι. Δεν έχω ιδέα. Θα δοκιμάσω πάω από εδώ. Μήπως και... Α, εδώ έχει σίγουρα. Α, εν τω μεταξύ δεν χρειάζεται να πάω εκεί πέρα, μα τι χαζός είμαι. Αν και φαίνεται σαν να μπορώ να πάω. Ναι, μπορώ να πάω σίγουρα. Αλλά πώς? Τώρα είναι από κάτω μου. Είπα να δοκιμάσω, μήπως με κάνουν teleport αυτά, αλλά δεν... Πώς πάω εκεί ρε? Ούτε κανένα βατράχι έχει. Δεν έχει τίποτα να κάνω interact. Όχι, εδώ ένα μπαούλιο είχε. Δεν έχω ιδέα. Αυτή είναι η απάντηση. Λοιπόν, πάμε για quest. Grief and Vengeance. Πάμε εδώ. Λοιπόν, αλλά πριν από αυτό, επειδή θέλω να την κρατήσω αυτή την εποχή, θέλω να πάω εδώ. Λοιπόν, 77, 88. Ωραία, αυτό πάνε για πούλημα. 83. Α, σάδ. Για πούλημα. Για πούλημα. Δεν έχω κάτι καινούριο. Εδώ σίγουρα θα έχω. 85, 94. Ωραία. Καταρχήν είμαι όλος χρυσός πλέον. Νιώθω περήφανος. Πάμε στο Hogsmeade να πουλήσω. Προκύπτουν πράγματα συνέχεια. Και θα κάνω άλλο ένα quest.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
Πάρ' το. Έχω γεμίσει μαλακίες, πάρ' τα όλα.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Επίσης θέλω να πάω μια βόλτα. Πού είναι? Εδώ, σε αυτόν.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Κουμπούς και αυτό.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock is loyal. See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Αλλά είναι όλες οι σκούπες το ίδιο, δεν είναι? Όπως και να έχει. Λοιπόν, Hogwarts. Hogwarts. Καλησπέρα, καλησπέρα κύριε Τάσο. Στο κλείσιμο μου πετύχατε. Μπαίνετε την κατάλληλη ώρα. Α, ωραίο. Τι ωραίο το κάνετε εδώ, ρε μαλάκα. Αυτό είναι το Harry Potter.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Okay.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe. And he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprisingly, one of them saw me, just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
I didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, and then he was gone.
Your fault?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but a few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't...
He was truly extraordinary. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Ah. Okay. Εδώ όλο το ξεχνάω, μαλάκα. Γιατί άνοιξες πάλι... άνοιξα πάλι επειδή έπεσε το ίντερνετ. Εκεί είχα ένα διωράκι να βάλω. Claro. Πες μου δεν χωράει από το ταβάνι. Κόκκινο ρε μαλάκα. Έχω περίεργεια. Α, όχι, εκεί βάζω μόνο για τα ζώα. Εδώ. Έτοιμο. Έπρεπε να γίνει αυτό. Έπρεπε να γίνει. Άντε, άλλο ένα quest. Αυτά τα αφήνω για αύριο. Άντε πάμε εκεί. Ένα τελευταίο quest με τον Σεμπάστιαν. Νομίζω είναι ότι πρέπει. Για να κλείσουμε.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Oh, nice to see you here. Isn't the
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Confringo. Revelio.
Τους δίκασε. Τους δίκασε.
Revelio. Confringo.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
Hello.
If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this cat.
Yeah.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Ούτε να αντιδράσουνε δεν μπορούν οι αράχνες. Ούτε να αντιδράσουνε.
Watch your step. I need a slip there. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Θα πάω από εδώ.
I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. There's something here by the altar. Here, Wingardium Leviosa.
What did you find?
Απλά βάζει ένα puzzle και σου λέει τη λύση κατευθείαν. Έλα. Α, έχει κι άλλο. Έλα.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Όχι.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Για πες.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How great is it?
I tried.
Confringo! Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Πολύ δυνατό ξέρω γι' αυτό.
This castle has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
keep going.
Revelio.
Α. Τι ρε. Α. Είμαι χαζός, εντάξει. Και μήπως ανοίγει και αυτό.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
Όχι, εντάξει.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
Revelio. The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on.
Πώς το κατάφερα αυτό? Αφεντικό νομίζω κολλήσαμε.
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Έγινε το δικό του, κάνει σκηνή ζήλιας, ας πούμε.
I need to find a safe way across. Confringo! Lumos. Confringo! Incendio! Bone bridge complete. Revelio. Revelio.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Γιατί δεν με αφήνει να πάρω σκούπα. Oh, Jesus. Οπ. Κάτι καλό έγινε.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get us done. She thinks I got I'm only upset.
Well, this doesn't hurt. I shall avenge your death.
Ah.
Revelio.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Based.
Boy! What have you done?
Save my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Εγώ θα πω based.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Okay. Και με αυτή την εύθυμη νότα κλείνουμε.
Revelio. Revelio.
Α, έχει ακόμα. Άντε να μιλήσουμε. Άντε να το συζητήσουμε.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Καλά πάει αυτό, καλά πάει αυτό. Μου φαίνεται την ίδια κατάληξη θα έχω αυτό το χαρακτήρα. Λοιπόν,
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Και με αυτό το χαρούμενο, χαρμόσυνο κλίμα, καληνυχτό. Τα λέμε αύριο.